how's it going? Kev here at North Coast Workshop. Today's video, we're going to be getting the car finally remapped. After about maybe 10 years of owning this car, I've never had it remapped. The most I've done to it is I've put a TDI tuning box on it, which supposedly increases the power by about 40-50 brake horse, but we'll see how true that is today. There's a local guy called Matty that has Matt-Tec Tuning. So he's got a rolling road and he specialises in software upgrades, custom software, so stage 1, stage 2, does DPF deletes, software diagnostics if there's any issues on the dashboard. Yeah, he does all this kind of stuff. I'll pop a few links down below in the description. So yeah, the car's got stainless steel turbo back Cobra exhaust. It's got a forge induction kit and an upgraded clutch and the TDI tuning box. But like I said, I don't know how much power that's actually making. So on his rolling road, what we're going to do is test it standard, test it with the TDI tuning box to see how much power that's bringing to the car, and then he's going to try and download some custom software. I'm not sure what stage it would be, but he'll download some custom software onto the car and we'll see what power we can get out of it. So we'll set off just now on this lovely morning, out the road to his place, and we'll get started.
Let's go!
So yeah, I'm on the road now, and I'll own up just now, this isn't the next day, this isn't the same day, this is a week later I'm recording this, so hence why I've got the new haircut, looking sharp, kind of, maybe not. Anyway, yeah, lockdown haircut was needing a complete revamp, so hence why I've got a professional haircut now. Yeah, so what can I say about the car? Car's been spot on since the remap. The whole day itself was brilliant, really enjoyed, well, it was a morning with Matty. Really good day. First time I've been at a rolling road session myself. Good to see the car on the rollers, and of course the figures that came out with it as well. I'm not going to make any sort of comments on the TDI tuning box. It's something I bought as a quick add-on to see if I could increase the power in the car. It felt more powerful, to be honest. It felt more powerful when I fitted it to the car, but from what the rolling road was saying, it was adding, I think, about 14 brake horsepower onto the standard figures, which isn't really the quoted gains on the website, and they are always estimated gains, they're not exact, so sometimes some cars gain more, some gain less. Also it performs maybe better on a standard car. My car's got an induction kit and exhaust, so maybe it wasn't maximised to its full potential. Either way, like I said, I'm not slagging off TDI tuning boxes. I know they work really well on some cars, but from what Matty has said himself, he hasn't seen many massive gains from these tuning boxes. From previous test runs he's on other cars, they've had the same issues, 10 to 15 horsepower extra. And for the money that you're paying on these tuning boxes, like between 250 to 400 quid for a tuning box, it's quite a lot of money to spend on a very small increase in power. So obviously a remap costs between 300 and 400 quid as well, so you're probably better off going for a remap. The only benefit I really see with tuning boxes is they're plug and play, so plug it on, get your wee boost in power, and then if you need to return the car to a garage, maybe it's on PCP or a lease deal, you can unplug it and it's completely back to standard, easy as that. You can do it at home yourself, no bother. It's not an issue where you've got to take it to a garage, getting to put all the old software back on the car to get it back to standard. So that's the potential, and tuning boxes, to be honest, they say that themselves. They say this is the positive for this, is that you can just plug it on yourself and take it off yourself, no bother. So yeah, anyway, like I said, I'm not slagging them off, but from the remap, going from the tuning box to the remap, what a difference. Definitely, it's not a massive increase in power, it's only stage one. You see Leons with maybe 350, 380, some in the 400s, properly souped up cars, loads of extra hardware on it, a lot of money involved, but serious power out of a 2-litre engine. And respect to those cars and those guys that own those cars, because they put a lot of work in to get that power. This one just now, stage one, and to be honest, I'm happy with it. I'm more than happy. Obviously, Matty was talking to me about the extra few hardware mods, which I was aware of, you know, the intercooler and the upgraded fuel pump, which could be coming at a later date. Once you get that bug, everyone will know you want to push for more and more power later on. But the stage one is doing me fine just now, no issue with it at all. There's no warning lights on the dash, actually. The engine management light hasn't come back on. I used to get it the whole time with the tuning box, and since I fitted the exhaust as well, actually. And I think it was something to do with a bank 1 sensor running rich, it kept saying. But since the remap, whether that's accounted for it or adjusted some settings, it hasn't come back on since. So another positive with the remap is that it's proper custom tuning that's covering everything in the car, all the settings, all the parameters. Now you'll see the standard figures just with the induction kit and the exhaust is running, I think, 277. Really good for a standard engine that's nearly 10 years old. But Matty was saying as well, and it's a known thing anyway, I think, is that Volkswagen Audi group cars, they always kind of underestimate, you know, what the engine puts out. I think the latest Mark 8 Golf R is quoting at 320 PS, around the 320 brake horsepower mark, but it's putting out about 340. So yeah, Volkswagen Audi group cars have been doing that for ages, kind of underestimating the potential of their engines. So not too big a surprise, but nice to see anyway that the car has a healthy engine. And also with the stage one, the increase in boost is mapped into the software, so definitely the diverter valve, I've heard that a lot more turbo flutter. Matty says it's normal, nothing to worry about. You'll just hear it a lot more, especially with induction kit on. It comes through a lot easier than it would if it was all in a closed system. So yeah, that's more noticeable. So yeah, now I can say I'm part of the stage one gang. yeah, I'm really pleased with it overall. Worth the money. Matty's spot on, knows his stuff about cars, knows his stuff about software, a mechanic as well by trade, so he's done a mechanic, done electronics, does the software side of things. Yeah, really good guy. So if you are in far enough of Scotland, anywhere near myself up in the sticks here, then yeah, definitely give Matty a shout. Spot on guy, really down to earth as well, but really knows his stuff, especially on these engines as well. He knew everything. He asked me all the questions about diverter valves and the PCV valve, and asked if I'd changed all that kind of stuff for the cam follower. So it's good to have someone that's interested in checking the health of the engine first before they touch a remap. He knows there's no point in mapping a car that's not that healthy, and it could end up flagging up more issues in the long run. So he definitely wants to make sure that the engine he's got, the car he's got in front of him, is properly healthy before he starts adding any sort of software, increasing boost, etc. So yeah, good to see that in the mapper, because some people are quite happy just to take the car in, put the software on, and let you go on your way, and then you can deal with the problems and it's out of their garage, so they don't care. So yeah, respect to Matty for being like that. Anyway, I think I've rambled on quite enough just now. I'm going to be boring you with all the figures and all the findings with it, but overall, yeah, Stage 1, brilliant. Recommend it if you can on your car. Older cars like this won't have to worry about sending the car back to the garage to go back in standard form, so no point buying a tuning box for a car like this age. Might as well go and get a remap, and it's brilliant. It works really well, and I can't recommend it enough. Also, the car is doing better miles per gallon just now. Its economy's gone up by maybe 3 or 4 miles per gallon. It isn't massive, but it's a big gain for this kind of engine, because usually it's quite thirsty. With the remap as well, I've also noticed that the diverter valve is a lot noisier now. I was making noise before, but I can hear it a lot more now. That'd be the increase in boost in the software for the remap. It's also a go faster bits diverter valve, which I fitted in a few videos back. If you want to check that video out actually, then it should be up there in the corner, that corner, one of the corners anyway. So check that out if you want to see that being fitted. So yeah, that's me done speaking now, properly done speaking. I'll leave you to the rest of your day. Thanks again for watching, much appreciated. If you want to catch more videos like this, or see the progress of this car ongoing in future videos, then do click subscribe down below. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, then please hit the thumbs up button as well. That does help a lot. Also shows YouTube that this video was useful in some ways, so yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, it takes 2 seconds. And yeah, thanks again for watching guys, much appreciated, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.